Good day everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to give the updated version of this video. The former one I did, most of my viewers complained that they didn't understand it very well. So I taught very well on how to break down the complexity of the solution today. Now we have to compare the following numbers: 444 raised to power 555 and 555 raised to power 444. So we need to find out the one that is larger. Okay, now before we start this problem, let me first show you guys something here. So when we have 2 and we have 3 and we have 3, okay, now remember that 2 is less than 3 here. So when you raise the two numbers, that is raise both sides to the power of 3, let me say that, and 3 raised to power 3, okay, now 2 raised to power 3 is 8, and the 3 raised to power 3 is 27. You can see that 8 is still less than 27. So when we have two numbers like this, 2 raised to power 3, and the other side we still have something like this, 3 raised to power 3. So we can neglect the powers here since they are equal, and they compare the bases here. Okay, now this is the idea I have thought about to use here. So now we all know that this 5 here, this 555 is the same thing as what? 5 times 111. Okay, and here we have 444, and this is the same thing as 4 times 111. Okay, now we're going to use this law of indices here, that a raised to the power b times c will be the same thing as what? In bracket, a raised to the power b, close bracket, then raised to the power c. So we're going to use this here. So that's 4 raised to the power 555 can be rewritten as 4 in bracket, now raised to the power 5, okay, raised to the power 5, then close bracket, raised to the power 1, okay, and the other side where we have in bracket 5 raised to the power 4, then close this bracket, then raised to the power 1. So here we have equal exponents here. So we have equal exponents here. So let's compare the bases here. So we have 4 raised to the power 5, or 5 raised to the power 4 here. Okay, now the basis here, you will all know that this 4, like I've said earlier, is the same thing as 4 times 1 here. Okay, and again here, we all know that this 5 here is the same thing as what? 5 times 1. Okay, now before we continue with this, we need to observe this property here, that when we have a raised to the power, let me say 3, so this is the same thing as a squared times, that is a squared times a raised to the power 1, because when you add the exponents, so you are getting the same a raised to the power 3 here. Okay, but from this step here, I believe most of the students will try to like evaluate this 4 raised to the power 5. So when you do that, okay, neglecting what I've said here, like this 4 times 1 and this 5 times 1 here. So if you want to evaluate 4 raised to the power 5, so that is something like this, because I think we have the power is not much again. So we have 4 times 4, okay, times 4, 4 times 4, 4, 4. Okay, and this is giving us a very large number here. So if you try to evaluate this, this is not going to work actually like that. Okay, now that is why we need to observe this property here. So now another thing we need to know here is that a times b raised to power c is the same as a raised to power c times b raised to power c. So what do we have next here? So we have 4 raised to power 5 times 111 raised to power 5, okay, or here 5 raised to power 4, okay, times 111 raised to power 4 here. Okay, now when we have a number like this, 2 and 3 again, still want to use it. So if you multiply, sorry, this is 3 here, so this is 3. If you multiply this 2 by 4, we get 8 here, okay, and you multiply this 3 here by 4, we get 12. So since 2 is less than 3, the same number you are multiplying to this side and multiply to the other side, the number that will come new here must be lesser than this number here. Even if you multiply by 10 here, you get 20. Multiply by 10 here, you get 30. 20 is still less than 30. Okay, now why do I do this? Now we have 4 raised to power 5 here, okay, times 111 raised to power 4 times 111 raised to power 1 here, and we have 5 raised to power 4 here times 111 raised to the power 4 here. So this is just like when we have here 4 raised to power 5 times 111, then in bracket close, then times 111 raised to power 4, and this side we have what? 5 raised to power 4 in bracket, then times 111 raised to power 4. So we can compare the brackets, neglecting this number that has been multiplied to both sides. So what do we have next? So we have 4 raised to power 5 here, then times 111. 4 raised to power 5 here times 111. So, and this is giving us a number like this: 1, 1, 3, 6, 6, 4, and 5 raised to power 4 here is giving us 6, 2, 5. So we can see that this number here is very large here, so which is more than this 625 here, so it's larger than 625. Therefore with this we are going to say that 4 raised to power 5 is larger than 5 raised to power 4. Thank you for viewing, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting videos.